What is Bitcoin doing? No, you're not supposed to go down. And the alts are slightly following. Is all season around the corner? We're going to talk about that in today's video. And we also had a great question from last weekend. How does the crypto homie track his transactions for taxes? And what are the taxes? How exactly do they work with capital gains? So we're going to check that out as well. But just a friendly reminder, I'm not a CPA. I'm not a financial tax guy. So please consult a professional when doing your taxes. So smash that subscribe button to stay up to date on the latest in the crypto space. First, just checking out the market. What is going on? Everything's not looking good. Bitcoin is down below $32,000. 32,000. All the new people are probably like, oh, it's going to zero. Go. Nope, we're not going to zero. Just, put on your big boy and big girl pants and get ready for the ride. This is going to be a bumpy ride, but here we go. Ethereum broke all-time high, now back down to $1,200. That's what I call a deal. You can get that for a great discount. Polkadot back at 16 bucks. XRP, it's becoming delisted from most major US exchanges, except for Uphold. Uphold, shout out to them. 27 cents. Cardano, 33 cents. Definitely a solid buy right there. I mean, Chainlink back below 20. Okay, so overall, you see the market's not doing too hot. We're down a little bit. We got a couple percent down, but this, little sea of red is definitely a great buying opportunity, especially for some of those projects. You check here to see like the worst losers. I mean, you got Engine Coin, Voyager, Decreed, like Compound. You got a bunch of things right here for massive sales. Engine Coin was way above like 44 cents. So it's definitely a deal. It's a steal at 35 cents. It's just my opinion. So going over to Bitcoin, exactly what is going on to the chart? This massive candle right there. Massive candle. Why? Why do we have to have that Bitcoin? Why did you have to do that? We're going to go over that in this video and more, of course. So, we made our high and I said, hey guys, it's looking kind of iffy. Like what's going on? Because we had a higher low, which is good, but then we had a lower high. And now I was hoping we'd break up and make a higher high, but we didn't. We didn't. We tried to right here and it failed. And now we made a lower low. So right now it looks like we're having a trend reversal in the micro, but this could there's actually a bigger picture if we zoom out a little bit and actually could mean something very bullish. We can go over that in a future video. Maybe you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you do, let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, just checking things out. It's not looking too hot. We definitely have major support around 32,000. We do not want to keep going down. And I'm going to show you like how low will we go? What is the probability? And based off the charts, how low will we go? Well, we have to go to the weekly chart. Like we do on this channel, we like to step back, look at things from a wide perspective. And let's just zoom out a little bit. We're going to put up the 21 weekly moving average. Currently, the 21 weekly moving average is currently at around $17,000, $18,000. And if you look back in history, whenever we're in a bull market, like right here, we ride this thing up. We ride the entire 21 EMA the whole time on this side. So we eventually come down, we have a high, then we come back down to 21. We have a high, come down to 21. Keep in mind, each candle here is a weekly candle. So this takes time. Like this takes time right here. Look, we're going from the low. We had 1, 2. We had like 9 candles by the time we ended up coming back down. And then this time it was just the super cycle right here. Things went just parabolic. That's like, we're not even there yet. We're approximately like somewhere in this region, like somewhere in here, okay? We're not even here yet, which is great to say. So going back to current times, you can only just imagine what's going to happen. I mean, if we would see it come down to 18, which I don't think is going to happen, at the end of the day, though, this will happen over weeks. So this moving average continually goes up. So I wouldn't be surprised to see us hit maybe 24 for a low or 25. This thing eventually will be up. And so I wouldn't get too worried. At the end of the day, only invest what you can afford to lose. And yes, altcoins will most likely smash down, crash down a lot harder than Bitcoin. But we could also see like a mini alt season in there as well, depending if Bitcoin dominance drops, alts may actually pick up. So only time will tell exactly what will happen. But with the talk of alts, what is going on with the graph? Okay, the graph for last weekend, it was pumping, it was looking mighty fine. We drew some silly lines here. And let's get rid of the 21. As you can see, we broke out let's start from the beginning. I told you guys, hey, we had the high, we made a low, we made a lower high, lower low, lower high. So that was very, very bearish. Ended up making a lower low again. I was like, whoa, what's going on? But I said, hey guys, I said this looks like a trend reversal because we eventually, this candle right here indicated a trend reversal. Why? Because we made a higher high. And we kept going, so to continually making a higher high. Then I said, just be careful. We're eventually going to pull back and make what? A higher low, which is what we're doing right now. We're in the process of that. We're probably going to bottom. We're probably not going to go much further than 46 cents. There's major resistance right there. But if we do break it, watch to fall down to like 37 to 35. Watch for that. We may just see a wick down there, but right now it doesn't look like a body will fall that low. But it'd be great to see us bottom out like right around where we're at, then break out, make a higher high, passing through this like what's this right here, the 61 cent area. And I think we're going to hit one last major resistance around the all-time high area, 75 cents to 80 cents. We'll hit resistance there, so we'll pop up like, let me just draw it. I think we're going to end up making a pop up, so a higher high, and then we're going to have some resistance fall back down, probably 62, like somewhere in this region, in this region, and then we're going to end up blasting up, but you can't even see because I have my face in the way. So let me move that. We're going to blast it up something like that, okay? It's not going to exactly happen exactly like this, like, oh, it has to be like this. There's going to be some hiccups and stuff. But, this is from a broad perspective. This is how I see it playing out over the next coming days/weeks. So what do you think about that? And are you scared that, Bitcoin's crashing? Because there's a lot of things going down, you know what I mean? But look at H-bar is just hanging in there. Look at that daily candle. That's showing what? What does a wick like this show? A lot of selling pressure, Not so good, but yesterday's candle looked magnificent. And, H-bar is definitely a long-term hold in my humble personal opinion. So, non-financial advice. And I know I was saying the Filecoin was a low. I apologize. It was a coin under the radar. No one's talking about it. It's like one of those low things. Like it's looking so silly down at $21. But when this thing finally does break out, it looks like it was going to break out the other day, and it didn't. It went up to like $27. But right now we're still consolidating. I'm telling you, this thing right here is going to go crazy when it does, because when it had a mainnet, the mainnet you can't even see it on the chart because it was so high. Mainnet had a high of around $300. It says 273, depending on the exchange, higher or lower. But keep in mind, this thing's going to end up breaking out. And it's going to be massive. So you definitely don't want to miss that. You may disagree, you may agree. Let me know down in the comments below. So like I said, we're going to talk about some gains. The capital gains, capital losses. Exactly how does that work? Just a brief go over of that. So in 2020. In the United States, the capital gains tax rates are right here. If you're single, your capital gain rate is 0% if your income is less than $40,000. If you make more than $40,000, up to $441,000, you'll have a 15% tax rate on capital gains. Anything over $441,000 and some change, you'll pay 20% capital gain tax. So it's like, whoa. But this is for long-term capital gains tax. And you're like, what is long-term capital gains? Long-term capital gains is when you hold something for longer than 1 year, so 365 days or more. Short-term gains, you're going to end up getting taxed at your regular tax rate. So right here it just explains what short-term capital gains is and what long-term is, which I just told you right there. And your brackets in the United States will for short-term gains, is 10, 12, 22, 24, 32 and 35 and 37%, depending on your income, depending what bracket you're in right there. So just keep that in mind. I mean, if you make less than like 100K, you're in one of these lower tax brackets right here. So for short-term gains, it's not really going to matter. It's only if you're making mega bucks, you end up spending 37% on taxes. But so it's only if you're making some big dough right there. So that's just like a little brief over. If you want me to go into more detail about like capital gains, capital losses, exactly how that works. Keep in mind, if you're single, you can only write off $1,500 in capital losses in America. All this is for Americans, okay? So I apologize if you live outside the America. This is just how it works in America. And I just wanted to share that because I know there are many American viewers. Oops, I apologize, my mic. So I actually launched a free way to track your crypto transactions. You may have struggled in the past tracking your transactions. Like, how do I do it? It's such a pain. I hated it so much. When I first got into crypto, I was terrible at it. I was not effective. And guess what? I just launched a free way of tracking your transactions. So you definitely want to check that out. Check out that link down below for sign up, like for the email list. Check out the Coinbase private list and stay up to date with all that great stuff that's coming, because there's more to come, and it's so great to help people out there, especially just from the very beginning, being able to track your transactions for an easy way to look it up. When did I buy this? What price did I buy it at? Etc. So that right there is that, and I hope it helps you. I'd love to hear your feedback after you download and use it. What kind of tweaks did you make to it? Just let me know. So that's a wrap for today's video. What do you think about Bitcoin's price? What's going on? What did you think about like some of the alts I mentioned? And what about these crypto taxes, for capital gains, of course, because you're going to be making those gains in 2021. You can also follow me at the Crypto Homie at homie_crypto on the tweeters. You definitely want to do that. Don't miss any live streams. Don't miss any exclusive launches. So go do that. And if you like the video, smash the like button, subscribe for more content. Until next time, the Crypto Homie is signing out.